I'm just making a small video to explain or show how I do the injury thing on my characters. For the sake of just showing what exactly I'm doing, I'm going to try and go for the animation that's on it. I have, again, the body here and other textures here of things going on. When I go for the animation, I have a splatter thing that appears. At a certain point, it actually goes beyond just this corner here. Then it turns into a smaller, kind of like actual blood splatter thing, scaled, I guess, down or like made smaller. And it goes over to other corners of the texture where, see, she's just got some blushy bruising or scars on her face. And suddenly at that same point, it's now on the clothing and stuff. Oh, she's gotten blood all over her, and then darkening the decal and making the characters overall texture just desaturated. That's just the style I like doing it in. There's different things you can do. We are going to be using something called decals here. Basically allows you to put images of your main texture and stuff like that, do different things with it. Right now I've enabled it and it's just made it white. If I just bring this down, it'll be fine again. The alpha of the decal. So the way the decal is organized is it is a RGBA. Say I wanted only certain parts of it to be covered by different decals. I can totally do that. One half of their face is going to be red and green. And then I just make sure that's like that. I can save this map. So it basically goes in order. You know, RGBA, decal 0's R, decal 1's G, etc. B, and then A is alpha. That's terrifying. Okay, there we go. We've got our terrifying RGBA demon. I'm going to just cover the rest of this, actually. Yeah. All of it is now red, and I've just got the eye there in green because I don't want it to be affected by the blood splatter. Find something like this or make one yourself kind of thing. I just got like a bunch of different splatter, like blood splatter textures, and slapped them together in like a terrifying amalgamation to get this image that I've made here. It gets the job done. Okay, so I have my map. I've got the decal that I want over the top of it. So most of the body and clothing currently is mapped to red. So when I change this back to alpha and like do red or something, you can see on the plane there how it's affected right now. In order to get into the corner, like what I have all of the time, I animate these different aspects of it. Also, that's another thing I should mention real quick is that when you are animating on PME at least, you need to right click all the different aspects that you're animating. So for me, I'm animating the tiling and offset, I'm animating the position and alpha. What I do to get into the corner is I'm changing position here. It may take a bit of time because you might have a different thing. I make life easy for myself by having things in a quadrant, like organized and stuff. So, but if I do something like this, yeah, something like that. There we go. So I start with a position like that. Now it's in the corner like before. And if I do things like tiling here, so I make the tiling really big by making it a smaller number like this. Now we've got like just a couple spots there. Now there's only a couple of spots on the face sort of thing. So I'd animate this back to like a larger number and this back to 0.5 in position, get it looking like a blood splatter again and covering all of the body. Now I just have to animate it. Okay, so now we've got it's bruised. It's just a kind of blotch and marking like on the hands, the face here. And suddenly we have a different level of just blood splattered on the character. And then I'm going to just animate again, a couple more steps, and now I'm darkening the blood, like it's drying a bit. That's a bit sad. I start to just desaturate. You can go as desaturated as you want. I don't go that low. Depends on the colors of the character, right? I just want to make it pretty clear that they're dying or they're dead. An extra thing I've done I get a bit morbid, and I also cloud the eyes at this point. What do you know? We've already got the eyes mapped here on this atrocious RGBA map. I already have the green here. Okay, so I've got my dying animation here now. Wow, very cool. The HP has an appropriate, icon. So just make sure you have this bloody time thing ticked the fuck off. Get out of my life. I'm waiting for the avatar to upload. Snapping back to the beginning. Don't loop that shit. Get out of my face. Holy shit, that's terrifying. Damn, that's actually kind of depressing. That's the little HP side of thing. Starts off with little bruising options, and it's like, oh, I got jam all over me. Damn. And then it's just straight up like, yeah, that's a corpse.